Hi, Sam Tobert, Sound of Joy Music Services, and we are answering a viewer request for the organ chords for the Mississippi Mass Choir song, When I Rose This Morning, in the key of C sharp. So we put our chordy app in C sharp. We have a different view. You're not going to see our hands, but you will see the organ and the chordy app chords. C sharp is our key of choice. And as you can see, we go the length of the organ to be able to hear where our chords will be coming from. Now, most organists nowadays have a drummer, so we're leaving off the foot pedals on this mode or this view that we're using. Just going to work on the chords. You see the settings that we have for the drawbar settings there in front of you. Now, I've listened to the song just to get a picture of the idea, what the requester wanted. There was a request. I want to read it over again. Yes, can I please do it in C sharp? Okay, so the song is traditional gospel choir. In other words, you have a lead, you have a choir answering. This morning when I rose. So you want to look for what chords are they putting in the song. Look at the Nashville system. Because it is gospel, you're going to have that element of jazz. Now that is a C7. There's normally a D flat 7, C sharp 7. So, but in there you're going to find where your melody is. This morning when, now it could be major to the minor. There it is. So I often say, once you know where your key you're in, once you know the scales, because there's always going to be more when it's in gospel, you're just going to be the major and the jazz minor scale is where you're going to be building your chords from. So the song, as I listen to it, I can't play it because this YouTube will come after me again. This morning when I rose, now that is in our jazz minor scale, which means that's where we're going to build our chord from. But we're going to put a little major in there also on the back end. I'll let you see our chord, because that's where our melody is going to be resting on. I didn't have no doubt. So our chord is resting right there. Our bass on the bottom. Now I love the full sounding chords you can do on the organ. Let me turn the organ down. It's a little loud. Again, in this setting, I don't have my expression pedal, so we'll kick that down a bit so we can make sure that it's being heard. Much better. So that's where you want to start building your chords, from the melody and below. That's if you're going to add the bass on the bottom. If you're not, then you're going to have your full chord. It's like a tritone right there. With the bass. You can put your chords right there if you want to be not singing along or playing along with the melody, but you want to give a nice foundation of chords underneath. So once you hear how the song goes, this morning when I rose, I didn't have no doubt. Now, those who like the number system, this is the 1. It's going to go up to the 4. Now you can follow the scale to the 4, which would be the F sharp. Now our chord changes. From here, 1 note changes when we get to the 4. Stays, but the melody stays the same. Then back to the first note. I didn't have no doubt. Turn on the 5. I'm just holding out, you can see those chords. This morning, and I rolled. I didn't have no doubt. Turn again on the 5. Then there's the walk up. You take care of me. The walk up is just basic. You're following the melody, following the path of the melody and the bass. He'll take care of me. And repeat. The minor to the 6th to the 2 with a diminished all the way, turn. Now after I said you gotta have a rhythm to practice with, so let's get our practice rhythm going in the tempo of the song. 1, 2, 3, and this morning when I turn, he'll take. Now you see when you add the rhythm, now your chords have to be in sync. Usually I have foot pedals going there, so I got the left hand free. But just want to give you the chords that you're requesting. Now the original song that I was listening to, they're going with the traditional gospel sound. This is what you're getting right now. If you want to add to it, again, all of this is just extending the chords further and picking another different mode. But this mode will fit for this song. This morning when I rolled, I didn't have no doubt. Now you can do the walk up. That's what you will hear in the actual recording. But you've got to be able to have the ability to move your fingers in time. So let's try that. And this morning when I turn, continue, take care of me. Again. And So as you can see now, I introduced another format where you go above the melody and hold the C sharp above and then chord within the melody above. This is usually where your organist will be residing. Different way to turn it. It could be here, but now you're going up here. I'll call it the contemporary jazz sound. The organist has such an advantage over the piano player where he can hold his notes, hold a note, and then chord around that held note. So we're giving you the chords now to the song. There's really not much to the song, but these are the chords that you can add as you play along with it. Let's get our drum pattern going, showing you the second look at how you can chord around this song. 1, 2, 3, 4, turn. This morning when I wrote in minor, I didn't have no doubt. Turn. Turn. Walk the bass down. 6, 2, 5, 1, 3. Walk the turn. Walk the bass down. Jazz. Now there's so many different ways you can approach this song as a musician, because this song, it's pattern laden. You're either going to be in the 1, or you're going to be in the 4, or you're going to be back in the 1, or you're going to be in the 5, go back to the 1, to the 4, back to the 1. Then you can walk from the 1 to the 4, to the 4, sharp the 4, to the 5, to the 6, 2, 5, go up half step, and these are the full right hand to the left hand chords. So let's practice some more chords, and then we're going to bring this lesson to an end. Let's get the beat going. 3, 4, 1, 2, more chords. This morning when I Watch the walk up. Watch the walk up. Turn. And that'll be your lesson on this morning when I rose. Key of C sharp, Sam Tober, Sound of Joy Music Services. As always, subscribe to our channel. If you're not a subscriber, give us that thumbs up, like. If you enjoy these lessons, share with all your musician friends and people that you know. And of course, leave a comment. Take care and see you on the next viewer request.